Greetings, soul beings. It's Shelly Bean. I hope you guys are doing well wherever you are in the world. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys had a great holiday yesterday. Wherever you are in the world, I hope it was good. I hope you relaxed. I hope you found enjoyment and fulfillment. And with that said, guys, I am here giving you all your end of the year message. I guess you can consider that as your December 2025 message. But in any case, this is going to be for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements of Aquarius Collective. Aquarius, I hope all has been well. And as always, guys, if you need a personal reading from me, my information is below in the description area. And I'm going to start off with a Sacred Destiny Oracle message for you guys. And I will get into what was downloaded before I started doing my readings. What was downloaded to me from Divine Source. I'm going to talk about that more so towards the end. Those are important messages that I have been assigned to give to each sign. All right. So keep in mind, guys, some of these messages won't be for every Aquarius, of course. But if you've clicked on to my channel and you're watching this now, more than likely there is a message for you. Holy Divine Spirit, what Sacred Destiny message, Oracle message do you have for Aquarius Collective? Please and thank you. Okay. All right. We have focus. And it's funny because as soon as I said focus, my camera kind of went out of focus. All right. What is that? Is that I don't know what kind of animal it is. This is not a cheetah. I don't know what kind of animal this is, but we have focus. All right. So the first thing that I'm getting, Aquarius, from this is, hold on, guys. Sorry about that. I had to clear some of my space. All right. So the first thing that I'm getting from this focus card, guys, is with this animal here. I can't make out exactly which kind of animal this is. I don't know. I think maybe it's a mountain lion. I don't know. But anyway, this mountain lion or whatever this animal is, it looks like it's trying to figure out where to go. You see the snow falling. It's wintertime, obviously. I'm getting the energy of not feeling sure about something or not sure about which direction to go, wondering how to get there. And there could be things around Aquarius in your life or other distractions in your life that could be keeping you from focusing on maybe a particular goal, direction. That's what I'm getting. I feel like there could be some type of busyness around you, Aquarius, that could be keeping you from focusing and maybe concentrating on something that needs to take place. Okay. But in any case, let me read specifically what that message is for you guys. So for focus, I have what you focus on. What you focus on is what you pull to you. So put your attention on that which is worthwhile. Concentrate on one desire. Direct your intent to one thing. Rather than being scattered in many directions, when your thoughts and actions are unfocused, it dilutes and diminishes your forward movement. It is much easier to gain results when you are concentrating on one path. Gather your inner resources and with intensity and passion, go forward and upward, and you'll see results. This is also a card of spiritual transcendence and traveling to higher realms. So stay focused as you elevate your higher consciousness. You are close to heavenly realms. Ah, I like that. I don't know why I was about to call you Capricorn, because I think I just finished doing Capricorn, but or reading Capricorn. Okay, so Aquarius, there is, for some of you guys, there is a busyness energy where maybe some of you guys are maybe juggling a lot of things at one time, or your energy is scattered in many different places, or in many different directions. So you're definitely being called by divine spirit to reel yourself back in and give more of your energy to one particular thing right now. And you'll know what that is because it's different for everybody. Okay. All right. And also too, I feel like for somebody here, there could be like an inner, I want to say inner battle, but there, it could be an inner battle of what it is that you are deciding or wanting to believe on a spiritual aspect. I feel like it's something that you could be thinking about or have been thinking about lately. And maybe by the end of this year, as we close out 2025, I feel like that's going to be even more of a focus for you guys, or for someone here, as we close out 2025. There's something from a spiritual aspect that you guys are trying to gain clarity on, something that you guys are trying to understand, something that maybe for someone here, maybe something that keeps you up at night, or something at least that you think about when you are sleeping, or you're about to go to bed, and you've used that time to just kind of wind down. And as you are relaxed, in a more relaxed situation, maybe that's something that someone here starts thinking about. I'm getting that energy for somebody here. Let's check in to see what other oracle messages Divine Source has for you, Aquarius Collective. Holy Divine Spirit, please give me 3 messages for Aquarius Collective at this time. Please and thank you, Divine Spirit. What 3 oracle messages do you have for Aquarius Collective? Please direct me to the right cards for Aquarius Collective, Divine Spirit. Please and thank you. What's the 3rd message for Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? All right. Okay. The first message says, stop waiting, take action now. Okay. And then we have fall back. No need to worry. Take a break. All will work out. I do definitely feel like this fall back card, no need to worry, take a break, all will work out, definitely has to do with some of you guys maybe having too many hands in your pot. Too many hands in your pot. What the hell was I trying to say? Too many, you may have your hands in too many projects, or too many things, as I said, too many things going on around you, or too many things that you might be trying to juggle. And this is emphasizing that it's time to take a break, step back, fall back. In that way, again, you're positioning yourself to be better able to focus and concentrate on one thing at a time. And then we have you are on the right path. So this is confirmation for some of you guys who could have been thinking about certain things from a spiritual aspect, getting a new spiritual perspective, wondering about certain things, needing clarity. And this is confirmation or clarity for some of you guys that you are on the right path. Maybe that is something that some of you guys might have been questioning and wondering about from a spiritual aspect. Are you on the right path? What is your purpose? What is your spiritual purpose? What are you here to do? What is it that, does life have a deeper meaning? You know, what is the meaning of life? You know, I feel like some of you guys have been kind of questioning that lately and wondering maybe like, what am I here for? What is my purpose? What am I supposed to be doing on a deeper level? And just wondering if you're even in the right position or if you're on the right path. And it is confirmation that you are on the right path, Aquarius, okay? All right. Let's get some financial messages from this money oracle deck here. Holy Divine Spirit, please guide me to a couple of messages for Aquarius Collective and their finances. What financial messages do you have for Aquarius Collective at this time? Divine Spirit, please and thank you. What's the second message for Aquarius Collective? Divine Spirit, please and thank you. What's the second financial message? What's the third for Aquarius Collective? Divine Spirit, please and thank you. All right. I've only done, you guys are my third, you guys like the third recording that I'm doing. But I know Sagittarius and Capricorn so far have gotten mantras, money mantras for them to write and affirm and to speak out loud into the universe and to burn and release. And I see that you guys have one too. So first message we have is bad financial advice can never reap rewards. Don't listen to everyone, Cap. Don't listen to everyone, Aquarius. Maybe some of you guys have a Capricorn around in your energy. I don't know. So bad advice can never reap rewards. Don't listen to everyone, Aquarius. You could be having people giving you unsolicited advice regarding your finances or your economic situation. And it says your luck is increasing. Make bold moves. Again, make bold moves. I do feel like this correlates with stop waiting and take action now. Make bold moves. Take action now. Stop waiting. All right. Okay. So also, last one we have is money mantra. I handle my finances with intention and purpose. So that is definitely something that you want to write down and affirm. You can burn and release. Okay. At the least, if you can't burn it, then definitely, you can find other ways of releasing what it is you write down, but you definitely at the least want to write it down and affirm it and speak it out loud into the universe. So that's your money mantra, Aquarius. All right. So let's get into what are your current blockages that need to be, that you need to work on clearing, I should say, by the end of 2025. Holy Divine Spirit, what 3 blockages do you have for Aquarius Collective? What are the 3 blockages you have for Aquarius Collective at this time? Divine Spirit, please and thank you. Okay, I'm being told to take that. All right. Please guide me to the right card for Aquarius Collective. Please and thank you. What's the third message? Third blockage message for Aquarius Collective, Divine Spirit, please and thank you. Okay. Okay. All right. So the first message we have, guys, it says hard to get. It says you are missing opportunities by playing too hard to get. Give someone a chance. Okay. So for whoever that resonates with, you're playing hard to get. It's not a time to be playing hard to get in this particular situation, because you're missing an opportunity, a good opportunity. So that could be creating a blockage for whatever it is that wants to maybe bless you or enhance your life in some way, maybe through obviously another person or situation. The person could be an employer, playing too hard to get. It could be, maybe you could be playing hardball with a potential employer, someone who wants to hire you, or with a raise or a position or something like that. Or when it comes to just socializing or romance, there could be someone that you could be playing hard to get with that could somehow is linked to some type of opportunity, great opportunity that's for your greatest and highest good. Okay. But of course, as always, when dealing with people, you want to use your discernment. You want to use your intuition and your discernment. Okay. So, but for whoever this belongs to, that is a blockage. Then we have unworthy. It says you deserve an amazing relationship. Take steps to heal doubts about yourself. That could be one of the reasons why someone here might be playing hard to get. There might be something that you want someone to prove, and that could be connected to maybe feeling unworthy in some way, or just that could stem from possibly feeling unworthy. You may want or feel maybe that someone needs to jump through a whole lot of hoops to prove something. That could be for somebody here. But definitely you have two cards already so far in reference to relationships or a relationship. Okay. So it says again, you deserve an amazing relationship. Take steps to heal doubts about yourself. I don't know if I showed the card. Okay. And then we have too much. It says you tell others too much about yourself all at once. Sit back and listen more. That's for somebody here. I don't feel like that's for a whole lot of you guys. But that's definitely a blockage for someone. Someone needed to hear that. So regarding blockages, one of the things that I downloaded that is imperative for me to get or convey to each sign as I do the readings is that as we're going into 2026, Divine Source is definitely encouraging us on a collective level to at least start on working on clearing out these blockages by the end of this year. We need to at least be starting on working on clearing these energies and blockages by the end of this year. Now, clearing energies may take some time, of course, but we need to at least need to start by the end of this year on clearing these blockages and energies, because it is being encouraged for us to start 2026 with a good foundation, starting out on the right foot, okay? Not bringing in things that we need to clear into 2026. We want to already be working on clearing these obstacles and or blockages. We want to be working on these now. And that way, as when 2026 comes around, we've already set a positive and good tone by having worked on clearing some of these energies and blockages. Because if we don't, 2026 will come in with a bang, but not in a good way. And this is what I've been telling the other signs so far. I'm giving you the messages that were downloaded to me before I even started recording. I had to stop what I was doing to write these things down that were coming to me as assigned. So the other thing is 2026 is going to be a year of saying what you mean and meaning what you say, even if it means being vulnerable. And again, I have to reiterate, being vulnerable is not a weakness. Society has conditioned and programmed us to believe that being vulnerable is a weakness, but it is not. If anything, it is a great strength, and not everybody has a great strength or courage to be vulnerable. It takes great strength and courage to be vulnerable. Okay, so that's the first thing. And then, you know, we also want to remember as we're going into 2026, 2026 is also asking us to respond more appropriately to red flags. For instance, if we're seeing red flags in a situation or a person, we know what the red flags are because obviously we've dealt with that particular situation before. So that's how a red flag becomes a red flag a lot of times, is because it's an experience that you've already had with the situation or a lesson. So when we see red flags as we go into 2026, we're being encouraged to move away from those situations and or people ASAP. And it's not recommended or encouraged for us to wait or prolong walking away to see if the situation or the person changes, because our spirit and soul already know. So if we don't walk away when we see these red flags, we are choosing to participate in our own misery, and along with the consequences for engaging and entertaining situations or people where we clearly see a red flag. Okay, so, but that is a part of our free will. We have the free will of repeating lessons. We have the free will of making choices that are not of our greatest and highest good. That is part of our free will. It's not a punishment, but that is part of our free will. We have the free will to make these choices and decisions in our lives, but we are also being given a heads up from divine source. Okay. And part of that also could be a boundary thing for some of us, probably a lot of us on a collective level. It also is you know, we might be tested with people that come in our lives. And, you know, a lot of times we are tested by divine source, by people and situations, just to test to see where we are in our journey, to see what we've learned, to see if we've learned. And so a lot of times people and situations are brought into our lives because we're being tested to see where we are in our growth and in our healing journey. Okay. So, and a lot of times, let's say we don't pass the test. All it is another opportunity for us to look at ourselves again, self-reflect, review, reassess, and find the areas that we still need healing. Okay, that's really what it is. Again, a lot of times we might be going through the same lessons, repeating the same cycles because we haven't learned or we haven't healed from those situations, and we have to learn and repeat those cycles through the same people or situations, or through new people and new situations. But either way, we're going to eventually get the lesson. It may take us a few times, but you know, this is definitely being reiterated that because 2026 is going to be 2026, where divine spirit wants us to prepare for 2026 to be a soft era, to be the start and cycle of a new era. And I call the soft era, which the soft era is basically a new cycle, because 2025 is year number 9. 2026 will be year number 10, which reduces to year 1, which starts the beginning of a new cycle with number 1. So we want to set that positive foundation for 2026, in that foundation for a new cycle of having a soft era, having a softer life, having an easier life, having an easier journey, having better experiences, having more fulfilling experiences, having more joyful experiences, really settling into our peace in our divine power, and enforcing our boundaries, just being in a better place all around, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically, financially. Okay, so we want to set that tone for 2026. This is why it's very important for us, if you haven't already started, to be in progress of clearing the blockages. Okay. All right. So those were the downloads that I got before I started the readings, Aquarius. So let's get your declare and decree messages. Declare and decree is also messages that you need to hear at this time that also need clearing. Clearing for your current life, clearing from your past life, clearing from your ancestral bloodline. Whatever comes out is meant for you to know and hear and to clear. And you would clear in the same way. Write it down, affirm, speak out loud into the universe, burn and release if you want. Holy Divine Spirit, what declare and decree message do you have for Aquarius Collective at this time? Please and thank you. Please guide me to the right card. Okay. All right. Okay. I got 2 that came out. All right. So the first message is, I declare and decree all self-doubt and self-sabotaging behavior patterns are now cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. And again, in this actually, this points me to the unworthy card. This is emphasizing and correlates with the unworthy blockage. All self-doubt and self-sabotaging behavior patterns are now cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. And this says, you deserve an amazing relationship. Take steps to heal doubts about yourself. So thank you, Spirit, for reiterating this message. And if you want to pause it, to write it down or take a pic, however you want, this is something that you definitely want to declare and decree, burn and release, and to clear this energy as well, Aquarius. Okay. Okay. Then we have, I declare and decree all self-doubt and disbelief in my potential are now cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. Wow, there's a heavy theme for you guys in terms of self-doubt and doubting yourself. So that's the energy that definitely is a heavy energy that you guys are carrying. I have been carrying in your energy for a while now. This self-doubt, because there's 3 cards now that talks about self-doubt. So you can take a picture of this as well and speak out, write it down, speak out loud into the universe to affirm and burn and release. All right. So yeah, these are your messages, Aquarius. And I'm going to get a tarot message for you guys as we close out. Holy Divine Spirit, what is Aquarius's tarot message as we close out. What tarot message do you have for Aquarius Collective at this time, Divine Spirit? Please and thank you. Oh, Divine Spirit, please guide me to the right tarot message for Aquarius Collective. Please and thank you. All right. Okay, we have waning moon. It says, waning moon, it says gaining wisdom. The timing could be between 3 to 4 weeks. It says reevaluate your plans, new perspectives, have patience, and it says a decrease. Okay. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that it's a decrease in money. Okay, because I feel like that's one of the first things that some of you guys might be wondering about. It just could be a decrease in some area of your life that I feel is related to some of your blockages here. Because in order to be prosperous and have abundance and to have things coming to you, wanting to the blessings that want to come to you, that want to fill your plate, that want to send you increase, some of these blockages are creating a decrease in your life, which happens to all of us when we are dealing with some type of blockages. Okay, so this is another reason why it's important to be working on clearing these energies, clearing these blockages. By the end of this year, you want to start working on it by the end of this year. Okay, so we don't have a lot of time left in this year, but it's definitely being conveyed that it's important for us to be starting working on clearing these energies, and between now and the end of this year. So Aquarius, I hope that you found these messages helpful and that they resonated. It's pretty straight to the point and kind of a bit of a heavy energy, especially with the self-doubt. So I'm sending you guys love. And as always, it's a pleasure to read for you guys. And until the next upload, be well and be at peace. Ashe.